welcome to Airbnb Real Estate Investment in Miami. I'm your host, Catherine McCall, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for today's episode on setting up your Airbnb listing for success. Whether you're a newbie looking to start out on the right foot or an experienced host wanting to up your game, this episode is packed with valuable tips and insights. We'll cover everything from creating a captivating listing to maximizing your property's potential. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of successful Airbnb hosting. When it comes to setting up your Airbnb listing for success, one of the most crucial aspects to consider is the importance of first impressions. In a sea of online listings, it's absolutely essential to craft an eye-catching title that grabs potential guests' attention right from the start. After all, your listing's title is the first thing prospective guests will see, so it needs to be compelling and descriptive. So, how do you go about creating an irresistible title for your Airbnb listing? Start by highlighting the most appealing features of your space, whether it's a breathtaking view, a cozy atmosphere, or a convenient location. Use descriptive language that paints a vivid picture and piques curiosity. Think about what sets your property apart and what would capture the interest of your target audience. Additionally, incorporating keywords in your title can significantly boost your listing's visibility in search results. Consider what terms guests might use when searching for accommodations in your area and weave those keywords into your title organically. Ultimately, your goal is to make your listing stand out while accurately representing the unique experience you offer. A strong title sets the stage for a positive impression and can be the deciding factor for a potential guest choosing your property over others. So take the time to craft a title that entices and excites, and you'll be well on your way to a successful Airbnb listing. Now, let's delve into the importance of capturing stunning photos for your Airbnb listing. With potential guests scrolling through countless accommodation options, eye-catching visuals are your ticket to standing out from the crowd. First and foremost, natural lighting is your best friend when it comes to photography. Schedule your photo shoot during the daytime to make the most of the sunlight and showcase your space in its best light, quite literally. Pull back the curtains, open the blinds, and let the natural beauty of your space shine through. Next, declutter and stage your space to make it as inviting as possible. Tidy up, arrange fresh flowers, and add thoughtful touches to highlight the unique features of your listing. Consider using a pop of color or a statement piece of furniture to create visual interest and make your photos memorable. When it comes to angles, think like a guest. Capture shots from various perspectives to give potential visitors a comprehensive view of what they can expect. Showcase the bedroom, living area, kitchen, and any outdoor spaces to paint a complete picture of their potential stay. Lastly, invest in a high-quality camera or hire a professional photographer to capture your space in its best light. Clear, crisp images will instantly convey the value and appeal of your listing, making it more enticing to potential guests. By implementing these tips, you'll be well on your way to creating a visually stunning Airbnb listing that catches the eyes and hearts of potential guests. Crafting a compelling and descriptive listing for your Airbnb can make all the difference in attracting guests to your space. When potential guests are scrolling through listings, the description is your chance to capture their attention and entice them to book your property. One of the keys to writing a compelling listing description is to paint a vivid picture for your potential guests. Use descriptive language to highlight the unique features and amenities of your space. Instead of just saying you have a comfortable sofa, describe it as a plush, oversized sofa perfect for lounging after a long day of exploring the city. This kind of detail helps potential guests envision themselves in your space and can be the deciding factor in booking with you. In addition to describing the physical attributes of your space, it's also important to highlight the experience that staying in your Airbnb can offer. Whether it's the peaceful serenity of your backyard garden, the stunning city views from your balcony, or the cozy ambiance of your fireplace, make sure to convey the value of the experience guests can expect. Another tip for writing a compelling listing description is to be honest and transparent about your property. Highlighting the unique quirks or features of your space can help set your listing apart and attract guests who are looking for something specific. Whether it's the charming vintage decor, the eclectic art collection, or the fully stocked kitchen, perfect for aspiring chefs, don't be afraid to showcase what makes your space special. Finally, don't forget to emphasize the convenience and accessibility of your location. Highlight nearby attractions, public transportation options, and any unique neighborhood amenities to help guests envision the full experience of staying in your Airbnb. By weaving together vivid descriptions, highlighting the experience of staying in your space, showcasing its unique features, and emphasizing its convenient location, you can create a compelling listing description that sets your Airbnb apart and entices guests to book with you. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of pricing strategies for your Airbnb listing. Finding the sweet spot when it comes to pricing can be a bit of a balancing act. You want to attract guests with competitive pricing, but you also want to ensure that you're not selling yourself short. One effective approach is to research similar listings in your area to get a sense of the average price range. Take note of any unique features or amenities that set your property apart. These could justify a slightly higher price. Another tip is to consider your target audience. Are you aiming to attract budget travelers, business professionals, or luxury seekers? Tailoring your pricing to match the expectations and preferences of your ideal guests can help you maximize your earnings. It's also worth exploring dynamic pricing tools that can automatically adjust your rates based on demand, seasonality, and local events. This can help you capitalize on peak booking periods without the extra hassle of manually updating your prices. Ultimately, finding the sweet spot in pricing requires a bit of trial and error. Don't be afraid to experiment with different pricing strategies to see what works best for your specific property and target market. By staying flexible and responsive to guest feedback, you can ensure that your Airbnb listing is set up for success. When it comes to setting up your Airbnb listing for success, the amenities you provide can truly make a difference in attracting and impressing potential guests. Let's talk about key features that can set your listing apart and leave a lasting impression. First, let's highlight the importance of a comfortable bed with quality linens and pillows. This may seem obvious, but a good night's sleep is paramount for any guest, and investing in a comfortable and cozy sleeping environment can make all the difference. Next, consider the added value of offering high-speed Wi-Fi. In today's connected world, guests expect seamless internet access, so investing in a reliable Wi-Fi network can really enhance their experience and make your listing more appealing. Another amenity that wows guests is a well-equipped kitchen. Having quality cookware, utensils, and appliances can make guests feel at home and provide them with the freedom to prepare their own meals, saving them money and adding convenience to their stay. Additionally, consider providing entertainment options such as streaming services, a selection of books and board games, or even a sound system. These thoughtful touches can enhance the overall experience and keep guests entertained during their downtime. Finally, don't overlook the importance of cleanliness and basic toiletries. A spotless space and essential amenities like shampoo, soap, and towels can make guests feel welcome and cared for from the moment they arrive. By incorporating these key features into your Airbnb listing, you can truly wow your guests and create a memorable experience that sets your listing apart from the rest. Now that you've got your space looking amazing and you've nailed the essentials, it's time to think about that personal touch. This is what sets your Airbnb apart and makes guests feel welcome and valued. Building trust with your guests is key to ensuring a successful and fulfilling hosting experience. One way to do this is by creating a personalized experience for your guests. This could mean leaving a handwritten welcome note, providing local recommendations, or even offering a small welcome gift to show your guests that you appreciate them choosing your space. Another way to build trust is through communication. Make sure to be prompt and clear in your responses to any questions or concerns your guests may have before, during, and after their stay. A little effort in this area can go a long way in making your guests feel comfortable and taken care of. And finally, don't underestimate the power of positive reviews and referrals. By providing an exceptional experience and going the extra mile, you're not only building trust with your current guests, but also setting yourself up for future success through word-of-mouth recommendations. Remember, building trust with your guests is all about creating a warm and welcoming environment that makes them feel at home. It's these personal touches that will keep guests coming back and leave them raving about their experience to others. Now that you have all the tips and tricks for setting up your Airbnb listing for success, I'd love to hear from you. Have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes? Let us know by reaching out on our social media channels or leaving a comment on our website. Your feedback and engagement are so important to us, and we can't wait to continue the conversation with you. Thanks for tuning in, and happy hosting. All right, it's time to wrap up our episode on setting up your Airbnb listing for success. We've covered a lot of ground today, from creating an attractive listing to providing exceptional guest experiences. Here are some final tips to keep in mind. Regularly update your listing with fresh photos and compelling descriptions to keep it enticing for potential guests. Leverage guest reviews to your advantage. Continuously strive to exceed expectations and encourage positive feedback. Communication is key. Be responsive and attentive to guest inquiries and concerns. Keep your space clean, well-maintained, and stocked with essentials to ensure a comfortable stay for your guests. By following these tips and putting in the effort to create a welcoming and memorable experience for your guests, you're on your way to Airbnb success. Remember, the little things can make a big difference in the world of hospitality. Thanks for tuning in, and best of luck with your Airbnb hosting journey. Happy hosting, and bye for now.